Hey, what's up, guys? This is Aria, giving you a channel update. It's been a while since I posted any content to my channel, but I do want to let you know we will be having a lot of Honda content, just not all 10th gen content. The 10th gen, which is right here, is still going to be just my daily driver. It's filthy right now. It does have full bolt-ons, E85, etc., but don't need any more out of it. It's a heavy car. It's not going to go fast. I know people want to make them fast, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's not going to go fast. It's too heavy, a lot of creature comforts. You'd have to do a lot of work to it to get it to go actually fast. Besides, you know, the race cars that are going fast are pretty light. Except for Iman. I'm not going to put that kind of money into this car. It just makes no sense. So we were eventually going to get to Project Integra here. We're going to put Lexan window on the back and K-swap it, street car, boosted. But we're going to go ahead and hold off on that. That might get sold to my buddy for him to work on. What we are going to do is we're going to take this motor, which is the K-Series motor right here. It's been fully freshened up inside, cleaned everything up. 4-piston ported oil pump, new oil pan, new everything. There's a lot of new stuff in it. It's still stock from the top to the bottom internally. We're going to boost it, push about 600 on it, just for the beginning to get the chassis sorted out, which the chassis is, I'm going to show you. If you've watched my videos before, you've seen the chassis, but we haven't talked about it or decided to make it a project. But as the ideas for Project Integra got more extreme, we decided to go with the OG race car. So the drag hatch here will run a 3-piece carbon front end because you have to run 3-piece carbon front end. I'll remove the front Lexan window and it'll have a glass again. The old front end is up there, which we're not going to be using. Yesterday we kind of cleaned it up a little bit. We're going to need to touch up the bay. Pull the cross member. We'll probably replace that with a tubular member. But before we do, we're going to clean that off real good. Probably repaint it, sand it, all that stuff so it matches. So it looks clean. We're going to be resanding this back part of the engine bay. And I have the same paint to paint it. Also touch up parts that may have gotten scratched. So we're going to do that. We went through and started pulling suspension parts. Started pulling the suspension out. All the suspension's gone. We're going to be running all new suspension in this vehicle. Everything brand new. Super lightweight rotors in the front. Look like little motorcycle calipers. We'll probably be getting some CCC side skirts for it. I'm trying to decide on the... I'm trying to decide on how big of a side skirt I want to go. We'll figure that out. You can see the doors are in there. It will run a staging brake. That brake will be gone. The rear end, this car is going to be an all-wheel drive car. So we're looking to make an all-wheel drive K-Series motor in this one, boosted, for about 600 just to start, to get the chassis sorted out, make sure the suspension's good, make sure the car can handle the speeds. It's all about the chassis, not just the motor. So we want to make sure we have a safe chassis because I want to push this thing to 1,000+ wheel horsepower and 7-second quarter miles all-wheel drive. So you can see the interior has some stuff done to it. We got to put the cage back in. That dash will be removed. We'll be running a carbon fiber replica dash that looks like an OEM dash with no vents. We remove the wiring out of here. We need to go here and clean this interior up. It's filthy. We remove the wiring out of here. We're going to be running a PDM system in this car, which means it's going to be, everything's going to be flash-based, I believe. It looks like a little solid-state drive. You will not have a fuse box. It'll run your headlights, tail lights, the water pump, and the engine, all integrated. I'll probably be running off of a Honda K-Pro to start, and I will also be running a digital dash on this car. All-wheel drive, 7-second car eventually. We're first going to start with a boosted stock K20, pushing about 600 on it. Send it. It will be running at first, before we go PPG, because we will go PPG on a K24 trans. We're going to drop in this EP3 trans and this M Factory LSD. So we got an M Factory LSD here, which we are going to... Where is it at? I thought it had a logo on it. Oh, right there. M Factory LSD that we're going to be putting in the EP3 trans. And that will be running on that motor and boosted. Kind of get the car running, get some shakedowns on front wheel drive. Then we'll be converting to K24 trans with upgraded gears and all-wheel drive system. We're going to take it a step at a time. We don't want to just jump too far ahead and the car can't handle it. It's all about the chassis. So we're going to see what this chassis will handle and reinforce what we need to reinforce, but we're going to try to make it run in the, make it kind of streetable. Doors are still lightweight. The car is still a car. You can see it's still metal street car we're going to be running. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. So stay tuned to the channel. I'm sorry I have not updated you. I should have updated you when we were putting this guy together. We could have done a step-by-step of everything K-Series and reassembling this bad boy, but we did not do a video on that. I will probably be doing a video for the trans breakdown here. We're going to be pulling this trans apart, checking everything out, cleaning it up, and installing the LSD in it. So that may be a video that may be coming soon. Also, we'll be updating with the new parts. So when we get new parts, we'll kind of keep you in the loop of what's going on and what's next. We do have a few parts on the shelf that we're going to be using for this build. Kind of just taking stuff slow and not rushing. So we have parts here. We just haven't slapped them on because I want to do it right. I want to go through and get a lot of stuff with the car cleaned up and get it as perfect as we can get it, and then start bolting stuff on. I don't want to put factory stuff back on. I do want to put upgraded equipment as far as everything suspension related, all upgraded. I don't know. We may run on that subframe first, or I may go tubular. I don't know. I want to get it running and get the chassis in order, so we'll see. All-wheel drive is awesome from what I've been seeing. I just want to make sure this car is going to be good for it, and I think it is. The chassis is perfect shape, super straight. It's ready to go. Hopefully I can keep vlogging this and bring you along for the ride as we get this car from shell, which is nothing, to eventually seeing a 7-second pass out of this car. It's going to be a journey. We'll get there. But first, let's just try to get it running and get that bad boy in there, and let's boost it. And let's see where we can go boosted on a stock motor. It should be able to run 9 seconds on a stock boosted K-Series. So, guys, you know, subscribe, tune in, because it's going to be a journey. And we're going to see where we can get this car. And you could be the one saying, hey, I was there when that car was still sitting as a shell with that motor. And it's going to be a big deal. You just wait and see. So, sorry guys, it's been a while. I wanted to update you. This is the new project. We're going to go ahead and we pulled this out of the corner and threw this boy back in the corner. And this is our focus now, is working on the drag car, all-wheel drive turbocharged car. So yeah, and we'll be doing we'll be working alongside Humble Performance. I'm in contact with Kenny over there. We're gonna try to put together. I'm gonna talk to him and get something together for this car. I'll be ordering a lot of my parts through them. I want to support that shop. They're close to me. I'm in Houston, Texas. They are in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Be sure to pay them a visit at shop.humbleperformance.com. You can follow them on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, we're gonna get there. All-wheel drive coming for you, and it's gonna be a journey, guys. Stay tuned. And for all those that were looking for more 10th gen content, I'm sorry, guys. Don't really want to mess with that car anymore. The ideas I have would be way too extreme for my daily driver, so I don't want to be doing that. And that's why that got put on the back burner, because I went a little overboard on what I wanted to do, and now we're just going to jump into the right chassis that needs to be doing that stuff. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. We are going to be making a lot of progress on this car slowly. Every week I will try to update you on the weekend. Let's give you a vlog update of what's going on with the car, or what's going on with parts or plans, etc. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for following and just trying to stay in contact. And I keep getting new subscriber notifications, and I appreciate it, guys. If you're into Hondas, that's what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to try to start doing how-tos. I've been doing how-tos on the 10th gen, but we're going to start doing how-tos on this chassis. Whether it's taking off a motor mount, show you how to remove spot welds, how to assemble a motor. We will eventually be building that motor right there. And then I could do a how-to on how to build that motor. We're going to get there, guys, just a step at a time. Wanted to give you an update. We're going to go ahead and put together a first front-wheel drive boosted setup. Then we're going to convert that to all-wheel drive and then build the motor. And that's where you'll see the big passes. So guys, just wanted to touch base. I appreciate everybody tuning in, all my supporters. Thank you so much. Love you guys and hope to see you soon. Let's do it, baby.